Welcome to Trending Today, where we share inspiring stories of innovators and entrepreneurs who are setting the trends and changing the game in every industry imaginable. Custom luxury homes built to inspire. Let's visit the team at A Finer Touch.
We build custom homes, luxury product all through the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. I started the company back in 2013. Very humble beginnings, like most of us when we start a company, trying to figure out that entrepreneurship journey. Now, especially being in business 10 years, have really understood that we're a business that happens to focus on construction. My role as owner is to be the visionary for the company, to the direction, the marketing, the financials, the employment, and of course, the systems that we have to make this a great customer experience for our client.
We enhance the client experience with our weekly videos that our superintendents provide to our customers.
Every Friday, we get a weekly video with our designer, architect, client, and our team. 10 or 12 people on this group text so they can see the progress. So that trust is really important that we build for our team.
We have good relationships with architects and designers, and when we have those relationships and we just introduce the clients to them, then they have positive experiences. Then they're making referrals to those architects and designers and other trade partners that we have. And so they're helping the community, they're helping grow the business, the construction industry, and they're helping everybody out who's involved in the process.
I'm Adam Cade. I'm with Finer Touch Construction. I'm the Senior Construction Manager. So a key step to the successful build is the team that we put together. We need the architects, the engineers, the designers to all work well as a team in order to give us the proper specs and designs and details necessary to be successful in our build.
So the current industry landscape, it's all over the place. It kind of depends on what side of the market you're in. We've seen with the rise of interest rates, production homes, entry level, they've been hit pretty hard. For us in the custom world and the luxury world, we're seeing that the market's still very healthy throughout the country, not just here locally, but nationally. Clients still have the opportunity to build their dream home. They've worked hard these last 10 years. One of our big tokens is that on our website, Live Like You're on Vacation. Really important that clients, have that opportunity. We saw through COVID and the pandemic that changed a lot, that clients really saw that, hey, if I'm not able to travel, if I don't have all the amenities maybe I had previously, that flexibility, why not have those in my own home? So we're seeing a lot of homeowners take that investment into their personal life, into their home residence. With AFT, we started out doing a lot of commercial, a lot of residential, a lot of both. Because of social media, because of branding, because of some of the amazing partners we've worked with, that's grown to now there's been a demand, especially as our product has grown to more national presence. People have asked for us to build in other parts of the country, so we will be expanding outside of Phoenix. There's a client demand for that, and at the core of construction, one thing that's really important to us is that client experience, that client journey. It's really difficult to build a home. It's really difficult to be in construction. It can be really tolling on a spouse as they're working through their marriage trying to build a house together. And so we're trying to alleviate that, and because of that, it's opened up doors and opportunities where now that demand has extended much past the Phoenix area.
My name is Spencer Neild, and my role at A Finer Touch Construction is Director of Construction Operations. The biggest challenge is just overcoming challenges that come up every day. There's just a million variables when you're building a home, especially of the size that we're building. They're very complex. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people involved. So just resolving concerns, working through issues that come up, just quickly being proactive, being a problem solver. I just feel like that's, to me, what construction is solving problems.
With Project Blow Your Mind, I think it's the details and the finishes and having them match up correctly. We have board form concrete, stucco, siding, large windows that need to be detailed properly so that everything looks like it's installed correctly.
We're sitting here now at one of our signature projects. This is what I wanted to do. This is why I went to college and did construction management. I grew up in the trades in San Diego, moved to Phoenix after college, and so this is what I wanted. I envisioned that. all of our marketing and strategy has been, positioned to get to that point at someday. So having that patience, but continuing to work and making sure that today we're a lot better than yesterday and better tomorrow than we were the day before. It's really important that that's our focus as a company. And because of that, that's alluded to the opportunities that we have now.
There's a lot to love about the Finer Touch Construction brand. What I love about it is just the transparency. Brad Levitt is very transparent. We post all of our work. It's original content. And I think that people will see that when they work with the Finer Touch, that our people are genuine, that we really want their project to go well, that we want to build a really great home.
When we're dealing with a client who's investing millions of dollars, right, they want to understand where that goes. And to me, transparency is key. To show them every invoice, they know how we're paid, how we're compensated, any discounts we get, how we present that to the client. By being transparent with our employees, with the process, with the whole channel, you don't have to worry about invoices on the job site. You don't have to worry about showing the client the schedule, because you're showing them this is the goal, this is what we're working to. We're very confident in who we are as a company, as a brand, and what we built, on our platform. Well, as you think of tech, it's changing very quickly. We're seeing AI come into play. That's going to help us with supply chain, finding product. The jury's still out to figure out how it's going to impact the day-to-day of construction. But we know from supply chain and coordination, that's going to help greatly. It's the software that's out there, right? Being really organized in the pre-construction process, using Bluebeam. Again, Spencer, who's our director of construction, that's the implementer that you have to have in the company to implement these systems and use that technology.
During the construction process, I'm very involved with the clients from the very beginning all the way to the end. I meet the homeowners at inception and go to meetings with them. I get to know them, I get to see their struggles, what frustrates them, what makes them happy. And as we go throughout the process, I'm involved in that. And sometimes it's from afar and sometimes it's direct, but I definitely get close interaction with them, which I really enjoy.
All of our team members, they have iPads. They have what we call our Super Satchel. They have an iPad. They're super documented. We're using QR codes so that a lot of our trades, as they come in, they don't have questions. They can scan the QR code from their phone. It has the design book, the details. We work with designers and architects on every project. And with that, it comes from a very sophisticated design, but it's really important that we execute that as the builder. And so utilizing the iPad and other technology and the QR codes is really important so that we don't make those mistakes from a day-to-day operation. So what makes AFT special is we are a family and we really treat each other as such. I think it's really important when I was an employee to understand when you're working for a company, how are you treated, right? And a lot of us have so much potential that we're willing to give, and when you feel like someone cares on the other side or they acknowledge that and they recognize it, there's a drive.
I feel like AFT Construction is my family. I love working with these men and women and helping them to be successful. And then also working with my best friend and having so much success together has been amazing.
If you can come in and have a community there and friendships, that value and that community and that retention's huge. And I feel that that's been a huge gift for us, why we have the retention that we do, and we have people that come and they stay for as long as, we'll be in business. Our mission of AFT, again, is to elevate the industry, and as I mentioned, to save marriages one house at a time. To continue to improve the building process, improve the communication process, and for anyone that wants to see a breakdown of what that looks like, we have our core values on our website at aftconstruction.com. But at the end of the day, we want to build amazing lives for our customers so that they always feel that they're on vacation. I'm Brad Levitt, president and founder of Finer Touch Construction, located here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we are trending today.
Join us as we travel the globe and visit SiteCall.
Since day one, the vision for SiteCall was to build a global platform that could empower enterprise to see, analyze, and guide remotely. It's interesting today to realize that in most of these enterprise to customer communication, you do not use vision. Most of the communication today still are made of text and voice, where, as everybody knows, just one picture is worth 1,000 words. So our mission is really to bring this visual component to all of this interaction, making them much more efficient than if you keep them blind. When we started Cycle, Antoine and I were telecommunication engineers who lived the internet scale. So literally we were guys building the infrastructure of the internet with UNet. And we were acquired by MCI WorldCom, a big telco. And that was a real cultural shock between these two companies, where the internet guys were absorbed by a big telecommunication company where everything was siloed. In our internet world, we were already global and we did not have any separation between any type of media. And that was really kind of the origin of the idea. Now that the internet is going to cover the world, we can deliver global, real-time communication services that mix all of this media, all of this data together in a single channel. And so that's where we started to build and design this platform that is the Cycle platform, where now you can mix augmented reality with computer vision, with live video, and everything aimed to deliver a better visual service to large companies.
At Cycle, our product strategy is aligned with key business objectives. Today, we're working on bringing customer satisfaction by working on different key performance objectives. We have helped our customers to reduce up to 50% of track rolls. We have also ensured to reduce up to 960% of first-time resolutions. And we have managed to save up to 1.7 metric tons of CO2. So we're constantly working on improving our KPIs that we provide to our customers, but our mission doesn't end up to this. Today, we are this eye on the site. So for our end customers, instead of interacting with the chatbot and relying on the long process of troubleshooting and help them solve their issues, with Cycle platform today, we are leveraging the power of the eye, the power of the vision. So instead of reaching an agent remotely, we have also empowering the digital journey by bringing AI capabilities to solve faster, to bring a picture as a recommendation, a video, or even getting some AI recommendations that helps resolve faster. Instead of taking hours and minutes, it goes into seconds.
We created Cycle on the vision that real-time video for business will have specific use cases, such as a support field technician that was not addressed at this time. So we decided to develop this platform on a very strong principles. It has to be SaaS, it has to be pure cloud, it has to be multi-tenant, it has to be developed on stack for real time, so we develop on servers or on clients. And the platform also has to be worldwide, deployed everywhere. To be universal, I can use it as soon as I'm in America, Asia, Europe, everywhere. And universal also because we started at the beginning to work with the 4 main platforms, PC and Mac, Android and iOS natively. And then also the specificity of the B2B market. On the B2B market, you've got firewalls, you've got proxies, you've got managed computers, and it's very hard to install any software. So we had to solve day one this issue to be very efficient on the deployment.
I found that transparency and action are greatly valued here. We ensure that our teams are always informed and that they feel part of our growth trajectory. Our customers are best in class. They are looking for a remote visual support solution that helps their customers feel supported and understood. Accurate and fast problem solving can't happen with long call resolution times or bad connections or a solution that doesn't personalize experiences. Global trends show a growing demand for instant, personalized service, and Cycle Vision aligns with these expectations.
Cycle is a video solution, but it's also much more than a video solution. It's a way for our agents and technicians to guide our end users, a way to accelerate answers to issues, a way to bring innovations inside IT departments, a way to reduce our footprint and to provide more responsible IT services. I think it's the best solution today for this kind of challenges.
Field service engineers are facing a very complex environment. They're working on more complex products, and the job is more difficult for them. And they face a lot of friction in their day-to-day execution. We find that augmented reality has the opportunity to upskill and reskill in that moment of truth to get technicians and field service engineers unstuck. It's a really critical technology to creating that platform for technicians to be as efficient as they possibly can be. Companies like SiteCall are well positioned to enable service organizations to achieve best-in-class results. The need for more experienced technicians and engineers couldn't be more critical right now. According to our research, 56% of service leaders were prioritizing a technology investment in 2023, 40% of which were prioritizing an augmented reality technology investment. It is critical to the technology stack to enable the types of service delivery that best-in-class organizations are achieving. Augmented reality technology, combined with AI, empower service organizations to create a proactive service experience inside their organization. Oftentimes, next-gen workers that are new to the industry need that guidance. And when they fall out of rhythm, their utilization rates fall out of rhythm. AI and AR together can combine guided workflows where service leaders can track and trace anomalies in service delivery, where you can identify utilization opportunities, as well as perhaps safety incidents that have happened in the field so that you can proactively support your frontline when they need the help.
Our platform's unique ability to craft tailored visual journeys at any stage of the service delivery process marks a game changer. This means that enterprises can remotely handle tasks such as viewing, analyzing, guiding, and reporting in a way that's both personalized and highly efficient. SiteCall Vision isn't just a tool, it's a cutting-edge solution that not only streamlines operations, but also plays a role in promoting ecological sustainability and fostering individual achievements in the workplace.
SiteCall is a global platform, but for real. Very few of our competitors can say that. It's based on our strong principle that guide us to set up and to create SiteCall platform. The most important one, I think, is about the B2B approach. You can decide on your data residency. If you are a German customer, you may prefer that your data will stay in your country. If you are in the US, it's the same. And we have also to be compliant with a lot of data regulation and approach again about the IT policy. And SiteCall was, from the creation, a B2B platform to address these issues, I would say.
At SiteCall, we built our own technology. We own the platform. We spent years of research and development to really build a stack that is designed for visual assistants. And we are the only platform in the world that was built on this purpose. In 2024, we continue to innovate. We continue to expand SiteCall Vision into more computer vision to be able to see, analyze, and guide remotely. Today, we already went pretty far into the analysis of what you can see. And tomorrow, by combining more and more AI and AR together to provide contextual guidance on the spot, we are building the future of service. I am Thomas, the CEO of SiteCall, and we are trending today.
Certifiable service that is a cut above the rest. Join us as we get to know Certified Source.
We enhanced the performance across our internal organization, external organization. In every industry that we touch, we're changing the way people go to work.
We opened Certified Source in October of 2015. It was myself and one other individual. Her name is Jackie Roberts. We started with 2 phones and 2 computers and no clients. I developed a plan in my MBA, and we followed that plan, and here we are today. Backstory is, I have always wanted to do something on my own, and I happened to fall into staffing. And I knew right out of the gate that I could do it, and I could do it at a high level. So that's when the spark started. So when we started, our goal was to be the most trusted and most valued staffing firm in Oklahoma, which we can say that we are today. But we have evolved and changed over time. As you grow, the company grows, and we're really focused on developing and growing our leadership within now.
We wouldn't be successful without having the leaders we do and having the leaders be able to work together, get together, and be transparent. A lot of leaders want to bring in other people to get them to do what they need to do, but what we do really well is we elevate below us and we teach people to be leaders. Even just at their desk, say they're never going to lead a bullpen, that doesn't matter to us. We teach them to be leaders of their own desk or whatever they're going to need to be in charge of. It's something that is important to us to control, and those are the best things about the organization.
We all face the exact same challenges as far as what's going on with the clients, what's going on with the employees. So we get together to discuss what's going on at our facilities.
We hire an external performance coach that's been with us for 2 years. So he comes in and teaches how to work together, how to grow, how to develop. We have a management team. It's called Triple C. It's our Certified Champion Core Group. Individuals were invited in to be a part of that group with the expectation of the company's going to go to $100 million. This is our core, and this team is going to take us to the $100 million. So we have a big focus on growth and development of our internal staff.
My name is Rachel Rodoff, and I am the Chief Performance Officer for Certified Source. When I originally got here, and he talked to me about the life cycle and about peak performance and keeping people out of burnout, I said, you have to change the name. It cannot say staffing professionals, because I no longer wanted to have the old, tired conversation about putting people to work. That was a big changing point when we changed the name. It started the evolution of who we are right now.
My name is Rocky Wilkerson, and I'm the CEO and founder of Certified Source. We do two things. So we have a retail staffing model, which is our brick and mortar where individuals come in and they apply, and then we put them out on jobs. And then we have our performance-based staffing model, which is our on-site program, where the whole focus is how do we stabilize the workforce and increase the performance of the workforce.
When a client chooses this program, we place a manager at their facility to monitor the performance of our employees. We put a high focus on making sure those employees are in peak performance and stay in peak performance to prevent burnout from happening. In doing so, we've been able to reduce the amount of turnover at our clients' facilities.
It's dramatically impacted IMCO. It's quantifiable, it's profitable, it is noticeable. The performance group is different because we have a single point of contact. We have a person on site that helps us manage our day-to-day needs. Having somebody we can trust to administer our HR, our payroll, our admin frees us up to do what we're really good at.
I'm with the client full-time on site, so I'm able to engage with the client to get real-time feedback versus sitting out and waiting for the client to respond to me. My job is to make sure that associate is able to go back to peak performance for the client.
We work with both client and candidates. We work with the client to find out exactly what they're looking for and what their needs are and what their pain points are. Then we work with the candidates to find out, are they a good fit? We're trying to find people that want to be there, that want to do the job, not somebody that's just looking for a paycheck. So it's a long play, not the short play. So that's what I also like. We're not looking for money today, we're looking for money next year and the year after.
Our software program, Interview Magic, which is a software program that we built, what it does is it speeds up the application process. So there's a 3-minute instant job match assessment, and we have all of our positions populated in it. They answer those questions. Once they answer those questions, it kicks out a certificate that says, congratulations, you qualified for 29 positions at Certified Source.
It's really taken the guesswork off of the recruiter and has provided the job seeker with more hope and reassurance that we have a multitude of positions that we can assign to them.
We have a ton of customers with openings, and they come in differently now because they're like, hey, I've got this on my phone. It says that I actually qualify for these. So it jump starts their attitude, because before they would just come in and be like, gosh, I hope they have a job. Now it's saying, hey, these are the jobs, get to Certified Source, we'll get you to work.
What it's done for our clients is, let's say a person's only willing to drive 15 minutes. They tell us that, then we only give them the positions within that 15-minute time frame. From a sales perspective, what it does is you can search the system based on any parameter, $12 production associate, $15 an hour welder, and then we can really tell the clients based on the data, if you're paying $14 an hour and we have 100,000 people in our system, only 2% of the people are going to take $14 an hour for this role. So we can show them that data, and we can show them the amount of candidates that we have that qualify for their role, and that builds trust with the client from that perspective.
My name is Monica Stauffer. I am the operations manager. My sole purpose is to really drive a recruitment team and ensure that every single person that walks through that door leaves with either a job in hand, or they know that they left the facility knowing that somebody actually cares about them.
My name is Caleb Siobhan. I'm an on-site manager at Certified Source. We wholeheartedly believe in the performance life cycle of an employee. This is what gives us a competitive advantage within the marketplace. And within the 4 stages of the life cycle, you have your hiring stage, your ramp up, your peak performance, and your burnout stage. And each stage, there are key indicators I recognize that lets me know where the associate is actually located on that life cycle. The number one challenge that I face for my client is headcount. Does my client have adequate headcount on their production floor? And the current talent that they have on the floor, is that enough for them to meet their production quota? And as an on-site, the opportunities I get to bring is to onboard qualified candidates for these roles.
We really take the time to get to know them and truly what it is that they're looking for in their next opportunity. Every conversation that we have with our associates, we let them know, do not feel obligated to accept a position just because we have them. We want to make sure that the position that you accept, it's going to be a good fit for not only you, but your family. We want to make sure that you find a home.
This is so different than, let's say, 99 to 100% of my other clients. It was totally fascinating. I really enjoy getting to meet people that have outlier models that do something so well that it's not even a fair competition when it comes to competing for an account or helping a client. And they help them in such a unique way that the client becomes a long-term advocate for them.
My name is Nicole Breidenbaugh, and I am the Director of Sales for Certified Source. The biggest factor that has contributed to the success of Certified is the talent that we've hired within our branch. We have designed a very specific training program, and part of that training program is to learn the sales presentation regardless of your position. Learning that sales presentation ensures that everyone in the company understands how Certified operates within our organization and at our client sites.
So Certified Source's initiatives in the next 5 years is to be in the top 1% of staffing firms in the United States. When you really look at the data, there's only a few companies that are over 100 million, so that's what we're really wanting to do. The majority of it can be done in our backyard here in Oklahoma, but we've looked at acquisitions in Kansas and Texas. We want to make sure that we're making the right decision, that we service our clients at the highest level. We have a great foundation. We're built for 100 million, and we know that we can scale quickly. My name is Rocky Wilkerson. I'm the founder and CEO of Certified Source, and we are trending today.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Join us next time as we explore what's trending today.